So today we're gonna go to Jialan Yashu fusion restaurant, good restaurant, and I can't order everything, but the menu is so good. We can take a look at the menu, see some of the things. We'll order like 3 dishes. There's 2 of us here, and 3 dishes will feed us for sure. And we'll take a look inside. Okay, let's go. Now these are the locations of all these restaurants around China. Here's us right here in the northeast part of China, Changchun. And yeah, they're all over China, these restaurants. And beautiful dishes, roast duck, shrimp, I had that one time. All different dishes. There's the roast duck. It might be going for that today. Look at that beautiful dish. This is beef brisket. Lion head for state dinner. I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna get one of these. And this is a golden fish head. I'm not gonna go for that. The shrimp I had one time, delicious. The taste of wild mushroom emperor. Wild mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. I'm not sure they have a lot of nutritional value, but they have taste. And the best hare blood. Rabbit blood. Black pudding with sauerkraut and white meat. Pork, that is. Blood sausage and pork. This is a juicy oyster fry. This is like an oyster pancake. Very spicy with oyster as its base. It's really good. This is a rose milk scented flour roll. Dough, bread. Refreshing radish skin, which is a root vegetable, I guess. Healthy. The Wei Chung chicken. That doesn't look so good for me. Fennel-colored peanuts. Huashang. Peanuts end up in a lot of dishes in China. Hand-torn bamboo shoots with fresh fragrance. Seafood mixed vegetables. Garan salad. And this beautiful thing, bucolic pickles. Look at a couple more. Legendary smoky bones. Duck ways with wasabi. Not sure what that is. Duck webs, oh, the feet, duck feet. Large knife lugs with red oil. Not sure what that is. Fried meat with chili and bubble rice. I would say it's pork. Pork. What else we got here? Old Beijing dry fried meatballs. Interesting. That looks pretty good. Pepper sesame to protect the heart and limb. Peppers. Red peppers are very common in China. Not native to China, but they were brought here by the Europeans, and they've been here ever since. Marco Polo's group, maybe, probably. Okay, yeah, I'm ready to order, yeah. I'm ready to see the waiter. 这个有一个3个球。
对。
OK，也给我这个这个。来
一个是吧？
有这个三十. Okay, we got those balls coming. And what else? Shoot side. 哦，可以这个？来一个看一看。对。This is tofu, spicy of course, because tofu doesn't have a lot of flavor in and of itself, but it'll absorb, looks like red peppers, some meat in here too. Not sure what kind of meat it is. Look at these hors d'oeuvres here. This is turnip, spicy turnip. They're marinated, white. They call them white turnips, but I think it tastes horseradish, probably a soy for the salt and flavor, and then they have these peanuts. These are hot, spicy peanuts soaked in like pepper oil, and I just like peanuts, and if you make them spicy and delicious, that's all the better. Oh, thank you. 谢谢. Here are the meatballs. It's a juro. Meat, pork, probably pork balls. And under a little, what do you call them? They put a little candle under here. Can you see the candle in there? Little candle to keep the food hot, you know. And I personally don't like that, because the broth, the juice that the ball is in, is want to eat it, but it's too hot to eat. So I would almost blow that candle out. I don't want it to stay hot, but it stays hot because the way that many Chinese dine, they eat and talk and they have drinks, and the food stays hot as the evening continues. So the meal is the host, or is a focus of the party, right? So I might have a drink. I'm not going to drink today, alcohol or anything like that. I'm drinking warm lemon water. But if I was with other people socializing, we'd be drinking and having fun and talking and eating the food over a period of time. A little different in where I come from. We would have our meal, and in the U.S., we would have our meal, talk during and after the meal, and conversation would be heavier for dessert and coffee, I would say, in America. But in China, I would say the conversation is happens during the whole meal. And this dish isn't continued to be heated, but look at that look at that, the leafy lettuce and the red lettuce, guangua or cucumber, xiaoluobo, we call radish, cut into a star. I can do that. And they cut these into stars. And this is tofu and green onions. And what I would call cherry tomatoes. I'm touching it. They got some carrots. I see some green pepper, carrot pieces, carrot sticks. And let me dig in down here, see what this is. These are what, xiaoluobo? Yeah, more beets. So this is beautiful. Now, I'm not an expert in food. I'm not an expert in Chinese cuisine. I've been here for over 10 years. I just know how to eat it. I can't prepare much Chinese food at all. I usually just, at home, I have American style food, if you will, sandwiches and salads and things like that. But I enjoy eating Chinese food. I did. My first career was food service. I was trained years ago, 40 years ago. I worked for Marriott Corporation I was trained by Marriott Corporation to run a kitchen, professional kitchen. So I learned a lot of good stuff 40 years ago, of course, and I am not Gordon Ramsay, but I have the training that he started with, or the important training, how to keeping your vegetables fresh and moving, things like that, and making these special cuts in the vegetables, make them look pretty, right? And let's see, what else can I say? So I like to give a review of this food here. And this, let me taste some, right? Can we taste some? I'll take tablecloth. I hate to do that, but I'm not being very careful. But and I believe it's pork in there. Now, part of the name of this restaurant is Fusion. And Fusion, I didn't look it up, but I think it's a mixture, right? So that's what this is. It's a mixture of flavors in here. And it's just trial and error. This is good. This is pork, meat. And fingers, I'll use my fingers. So I often have this at the university dining hall, but it's not the same form. And the spicy protein flavor of this sauce with the crispness and freshness of the vegetable, the juxtaposition is just a fusion that's delicious. And it's a common flavor because I eat this all the time at the dining hall, like I said. Oh, 谢谢. There's the duck. That duck. I'm going to put together a little, what do you got on there? Ooh, more heat from below, right, to keep it hot. Unbelievable little table things. I'm going to take a piece of flour like a bread or flatbread. I'm going to make my little sandwich, little celery, little green onion, little, not a lot, little green onion, and a little hawthorn. This is like apple, little applesauce sticks, but they're hawthorn. Or, yeah, hawthorn is the word. And then we're gonna take a piece of meat, a little piece of meat, and dip it in the sauce, get it nice and saucy. Throw that in the middle, and then throw a couple more pieces of meat in there, because I'm hungry and I want to eat this duck. This duck gave his life for this meal, so I'm going to take advantage, or I'm putting too much in, I think, but I'm going to do it anyway. And roll it up, fold the bottom, keep the stuff in. A Beijing roast duck, right? Beijing kaoxia, delicious. It's not how I would eat duck in North America. I would eat duck in North America more like it's a turkey or chicken. Okay. 好的。Okay. Yeah, 谢谢。好吃了吗？好吃。好吃，对。Very nice, thank you. 谢谢，再见. Okay, that was 227 renminbi. We got 4 dishes, plenty of food, left half of it, enjoyed the other half. So 227, so what's up, 15, 30, 30, 30, 30, 30, about $35. About $35 for that gourmet lunch. And that's about it. So I enjoyed that meal, and I enjoyed showing it to you. See you next time. Thank you very much. 谢谢，再见。